again, Jerome Monterey, your real estate broker and appraiser in the Philippines. So it's been a long while since the last time that we've updated on my channel. But now, yeah, let's have a quick update of the real estate situation and the market here in Bohol. And yes, definitely during the lockdown, there were a few investors in Bohol because most of the foreign investors went back to their home countries because of some government regulations that they need also to comply in their home countries. And now I think um, we have Koreans coming to Bohol already, since there are more Korean flights from Korea to Bohol, direct flights from Korea to Bohol Panglao International Airport. Let me check. To Bohol, Philippines. And unfortunately, there was like a Korean air accident in Mactan, Thailand. It overshot the runway in Mactan Airport. So here, let's check. Yes, it seems like there's a flight from Incheon to Tagbilaran. From Skyscanner. This is from skyscanner.com.ph. It's not really expensive. It's about 5,000 one way, 5,000 to 6,000. There's also Jeju Air, Incheon to Tagbilaran City. So I see here for next year in January, there's going to be an increase to 10,000 for flights from Korea to Bohol. Could even go up to 10,000 pesos for one-way trip. And average flight time is about 5 hours and 17 minutes. So yes, rather. So right now we have resort inventories as well, and there are resorts even along the highway of Alona in Panglao, and even in central portion of Panglao, which are out for sale. Lands also near the airport in Panglao. Price ranges from 3,000 to 8,000 per square meter. And if you are going to locate in the area of Alona, which is actually the backpackers area or the business center in Panglao, it's about 15 minutes from Panglao Airport. Prices can range from 10,000 to 30,000 pesos per square meter. And for beachfront properties, yeah, more or less 20 to 30,000 per square meter, based on the recent listings that we see online, and based on the prices that we get from the owners of the properties. So we have beachfront properties. Actually, there's a big inventory in Alona area. If you're interested, just feel free to send me an email through amonforrealestate@gmail.com. And yes, for infra developments in Panglao, most roads are actually concrete, and the airport, we see more construction actually in Panglao. I think they're preparing for the market to actually pick up. And as we have learned from the tourism department, tourist arrivals are actually improving now in Bohol, especially that it's going Christmas, and yeah, the opening of more flights from Korea, direct from Korea to Bohol, is actually helping the tourism industry in Bohol. It has a significant positive effect to the real estate industry as well. And right now, Cebu, some investors in Cebu and in the Philippines, and even foreign investors, are actually interested in reopening the study for the very ambitious project, the Cebu Bohol Bridge. And here in the province, the third bridge connecting the island of Panglao to mainland Bohol is also ongoing. So it's a project of the DPWH, of the national government. And going back to the Cebu Bohol Bridge, we're hoping that it's going to be realized in this administration of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. So that's the biggest infrastructure project that's being studied at the moment for Bohol, which will connect to the province of Cebu. And yes, I think hotels are also opening in Panglao. We have the Best Western Plus, I think. Let me check if they have finally opened in our news agencies here in Bohol. Best Western Hotel in Bohol. If they have officially opened. So the Ivy Wall Resort in Panglao. Yes, mostly they're already open because we see them already on TripAdvisor. So Best Western Plus is located in Alona Beach Road in Panglao. It's actually one of the newest resorts. Let me see the review here on. So they have, of course, swimming pool, beachfront. They have Wi-Fi, of course, and rooms. They have offer shuttle services to the airport, and they have coffee maker in all rooms and a bar, of course. Let me check the prices for Superior Twin rooms. I see here the price range is 4,000 to 6,000 pesos per room. That's what I see in TripAdvisor. So yes, they're open already, and Henan Resort is actually one of the most famous, most popular, because as we all know, in the past 2 years ago or last year, the Miss Universe was held at Henan Resort. So their prices now, let's check on Agoda, or let's see if they have on TripAdvisor. I think it's between 4,000 to 6,000 per night as well. Yes, in Agoda they have $73 per night. So if we multiply that with to more or less 60 pesos, 60, that's about 3,500 to 4,000 pesos per night. Yes, and I see there's restaurants, new restaurants coming up in Panglao. I see one Japanese restaurant being renovated at the moment, because I knew the chef there and the owner of the restaurant. I saw them, I met with them one time, and they're hoping to open before December. Hopefully, if they can reach the target, the deadline. And there are more Korean restaurants, Chinese restaurants, and Japanese restaurants. There's also a Japanese restaurant in Mandala Resort near in the Monte Street, if you are familiar. So yes. Also, there's one big news actually for Bohol, since it's actually vying to become the first geo park in the Philippines. Let me get you the details of that. It's to become a UNESCO Global Geopark, so it's going to be the first one in the Philippines. If it gets a nod from the UNESCO, so Bohol will become very popular as well in the world. So we have a news here from Bohol Chronicle, one of the leading papers in Bohol. So UNESCO is actually the same agency that proclaimed the Chocolate Hills a National Geological Monument to propose its inclusion in the World Heritage List, as the DNR puts in its past feature and post-earthquake Bohol. So, um, if Bohol makes it as in UNESCO Geopark, it is proclaiming to the whole world that Bohol is a province that stands together with the rest of geoparks in the country, and UNESCO will be actually promoting our province. So it's going to have a positive impact on the tourism industry and eventually to the real estate industry in Bohol, since tourism is actually one of our strongest economy, strongest industries in the province. So we rely on the tourism industry in Bohol, and everything will follow us, like the real estate. And actually, just recently, it's a good news actually for foreign investors, as Primary Homes finally launched its condo project here in Bohol. Let's get to the details of that project. Um, Primary Homes in Panglao launch. Just recently, it's the most recent developments in the for foreign investors, most especially. So you can already own a property in Panglao. Yes, it's Royal Ocean Crest Panglao, your gateway, your getaway as well. This is a resort-style community right near the world-class beaches of Panglao. So it's designed to be the getaway of your dreams, a haven for you to relax and reconnect with yourself and your loved ones. And it's a gateway to new experiences, brings with it new world inconvenience, as well as still maintaining remnants of that tropical lifestyle. It should be a great investment deal for foreign investors who want to actually locate in Panglao. It is located in Barangay San Isidro in Dawis. Royal Ocean Crest Panglao is nestled in Panglao Island that boasts famous white sand beaches that are perfect for relaxation. So the closest white sand beach there is in Libaong Beach. So it's going to be a great location. You will be close to Bohol Bee Farm, of course. It's actually near Royal Palms Terrace. It's also a subdivision development by Primary Homes. So it's in the southeast portion of Panglao Island. So it faces the east side. So you'll be facing the sunrise. So unit prices now starts at 800,000 pesos to 3.4 M. So it's a mid-rise condominium. The expected date of completion is December of 2023. It's going to be next year. So as of the moment, it's under construction, 10% complete. So the project's already starting. So it has a license to sell, and its license to sell number is LS-RO7-22-006. And we have studio and one bedroom, and there's also a PS. The theme is Neo-Asian Minimalist. It's a perfect project for you guys if you want to invest in Panglao. If you are a foreigner and you want to own a condo unit in the island of Panglao here in our province of Bohol. So you can actually check the website of Primary Homes for more details on this project. If you're interested, you can also contact me. So the parking actually is at 800,000 pesos right now. One bedroom is between 3.2 to 3.3 M million pesos, and for studio it's 3.2 to 3.5 million pesos. Painted walls and partition, tiled toilet and bath with bathroom fixtures, tiled floors, kitchen permitted type aircon, kitchen countertop, and balcony. So the depends on your location. Then so yeah, we'll be seeing more um, projects probably next year, because I see Cebu Landmasters also developing a subdivision in the island of Panglao. So Cebu Landmasters is also into high-rise developments like condominiums. So we will be expecting Cebu Landmasters to also be developing a condo soon, probably in the island of Panglao. We are hoping. And Camellia, I'm not sure if Camellia is going to be opening a development in Panglao Island, but they have a huge development project, a subdivision in Tagbilaran City in Bohol. So, yes, if you want more listings, you can just send me an email to amonforrealestate@gmail.com. And to all our friends and investors in the Philippines, hope you guys stay safe, because right now there's a typhoon Paeng in the Philippines. So that's why classes were suspended today, but work is still on for government and private agencies. So, but unfortunately, the boat trips from Bohol to Cebu were already cancelled today, starting their afternoon trips. I'm not sure with the flights. Bohol flights to Manila today. Let me see. I can't seem to see some updates here online. So there, I think it's and by the way, in the other side of Bohol in Anda, it's also popular for diving. There are also new hotels opening in Anda. It's a site for um, diving, and properties there are basically cliffy. So oceanfront properties have cliffs with them. That's basically a profile in Anda. And the white sand portion are near the Poblacion area in Anda town. But the typical terrain, if you are entering Anda, is cliffy. So oceanfront properties there are mostly cliffy. And in the mall chains, I think it was announced, or it was in the news in the past, in the previous month, that SM and Ayala are interested to build already their malls here in Bohol. Let me see, SM and Bohol construction. So here's from Bohol Chronicle. SM Bohol Robinson's Bureau to start construction probably next year. So it's in Bohol Chronicle issue September 12th. So that was last month, 2022. So 3 of country's renowned mall operators are eyeing to commence construction works next year in the capital city of Tagbilaran, as well as in some selected major towns here. So I heard that they're also looking for real estate properties for their mall expansion in Bohol. So that's SM Robinson's and Pure Gold. Shoemart or SM Robinson's malls are located in malls in Tagbilaran City, while Pure Gold is positioned their groceries in major municipalities. SM Senior VP Bien Mateo breezed into town last Wednesday with a team to formally inspect the site of SM Bohol. Construction of SM Bohol was given a timeline of 2 years. The location of SM Bohol is at the back of Campo Nido in the O district, which is barely less than a km away from Island City Mall Tourist Group. So it's also one of the biggest malls in the province of Bohol, Island City Mall. So it's just near the bus terminal in Dao. So these bus terminals serve trips from Tagbilaran City going to the central parts of Bohol and other areas like Ubay, Caligo, and Talibon. So if it Reports said that SM Group acquired a 7-hectare lot from businessman former Deputy City Mayor Mario Uy. So the SM executives make calls with Gov. Ari Sumentado, who is now the governor of Bohol, and Tagbilaran City Mayor General. Together with VP Mateo Regino Borromeo, SM's Promos Vice President for Corporate Strategy, Helen Go, SM Prime Legal, Lucy Balatbat, SM Prime Holdings in Eli Bondalo, Video Unibank Inc., Marketing Officer. The entries of mall operators from Manila followed after Gov. Ari Sumentado announced the welcoming business atmosphere in Bohol under his leadership. Meanwhile, Robinson's Group is finally this week the acquisition of 4-hectare lot to become the future site of Robinson's Mall. The negotiated lot is likewise in the district, the city, 2 blocks away Island City Mall. So that's 4 hectares for Robinson's and for SM. How big was that? Let me review. Okay. If the two Manila groups have positioned themselves said areas, Barangay that will become the shopping mall district of Tacbilaran. And the third VPR showing interest to open the province's pure gold. Sources said that the group is opening a huge grocery store renting a portion of City Square in downtown Tagbilaran. The areas between the tourist mall and Beauty Mall along the main highway of Carlos P. Garcia, the city. So in downtown Tagbilaran, there's two like two popular malls. They were the first malls in Tagbilaran City, Alturas Mall and Beauty Mall. So both of these malls have already expanded. They're in size in their original locations. So Pure Gold is really targeting to open groceries, not department stores in 7 municipalities namely Ubay, Taliman, Tagna, Carmen, Tubigan, Luwai, and Panglao. So we have to take note of these locations because, of course, real estate will follow if big mall chains will open a certain area. Definitely. Some of the businesses and commercial brands will also open in those areas, as it will affect the real estate market in those areas and also the real estate prices. So as for now, that's the update of the real estate situation here in Bohol. Until next time, and I hope you all guys stay safe. My dear friends and investors, as the typhoon is doing, about to take a landfall maybe tonight in Catanduanes. So it's projected to make 2 landfalls. So I hope all our investors are safe. So see you again. Bye for now. Once again, this is your moderator, Caribbean real estate broker and placer in the Philippines. Have a great day.